Welcome back. There's discussion again about a massive housing and retail development in Parrish. This project was first talked about years ago.
The development would be built between Moccasin Wallow and Erie roads. ABC 7's Rick Adams has the details.
Well, this massive development would be built in this area. It's something that's getting a lot of mixed reaction from folks around here. It's more than 1,100 acres of land that could one day have 3,300 homes, 400,000 square feet of retail space, and 50,000 square feet of office space sitting on it. This proposed development between Moccasin Wallow Road and Erie Road could soon see the light of day in front of the Manatee County Planning Commission. A project like this doesn't sit too well with Tracy George. She lives in a housing development nearby.
I'm not really that happy. I wish they would improve our roads, make them 4 lanes, and maybe give us a stoplight to get out, because eventually we'll have a hard time getting out of our subdivision.
The Parrish Lakes project was first being discussed back in 2009, and now it appears that the developer, Florida Land Management of Brandon, is interested in making this happen. This part of Parrish already has a few other major housing and commercial retail developments in the works. Bob Clark and his wife have lived in the fairways at Imperial Lakewoods for 8 years, which is right down the road from the proposed development. He is someone who is in support of growth in the area, especially with all the stores that are being talked about.
We're all for it, I think, at least my wife and I are, but the biggest thing is infrastructure. They've got to do something with these roads. They're just too narrow.
This project could go in front of the Manatee County Planning Commission as early as next month. And we did reach out to both the developer and the county, but no one was available to comment on the story. Reporting from Parrish, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Rick, thank you. Politics is influencing Florida courts more than ever. That's according to the Florida Access to Justice Project. The liberal-leaning group is now asking the state's Constitution Revision Commission to reconsider how judicial vacancies are filled in the state. Under current law, the sitting governor fills a judicial opening by selecting someone from a list presented to him by a judicial nominating commission. But the governor is the one who appoints the members of that commission. The Florida Access to Justice Project says that makes the entire judicial selection process just too partisan.
When you have political forces, in this case the governor, behind who gets to make recommendations back to him, in essence he might as well be making these selections himself, which is not how this process is supposed to work.
The Florida Access to Justice Project is proposing an amendment that would reduce the number of people appointed to Florida's 26 judicial nominating commissions by the governor, while requiring that no more than 5 members of any commission be from the same political party.
Some good news on the job front. The Labor Department says the U.S. economy added 222,000 jobs in June. That is more than economists were expecting, and the 81st consecutive month for job gains. However, the unemployment rate did rise slightly to 4.4%, but it is just above its lowest level since 2001. Suncoast Congressman Vern Buchanan says the Florida Chamber of Commerce is now endorsing his bill that will make it easier for people to start new businesses. The Support Our Startups Act would quadruple the amount of startup costs small business owners can deduct from their federal income taxes, raising it from $5,000 to $20,000. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, around 20% of new small businesses survive past the first year.
Just in time for the weekend, the new and improved Bayfront Park on Longboat Key is now open. It's a $3.5 million project that started in June of last year. At the park, there's now a kayak launch, playground, covered pavilion, fishing piers, 2 dog parks, as well as courts for pickleball, tennis, basketball, and shuffleboard. The town paid about $1 million for the renovation. Sarasota County contributed $2 million. Visitors say it's money well spent.
It makes it so much easier. You can get your truck and your kayaks. I've got 2 kayaks, 2 grandsons that come with me. Some when I can get them out of bed, and we can back up right to the dock right here and then launch and then reload once we get through. It's just so much easier.
More improvements are on the way. Town officials hope to make upgrades to the golf side of the park, which will include beach access and a handicap-accessible observation deck. City of Sarasota is letting people know about a park closure. The Children's Fountain on Island Park is temporarily closed due to a maintenance issue there. City says it will be reopened as soon as possible.
Well, it is a nice but a little bit warm summer night for a free outdoor concert.
Ari and the Alibis are performing at Music on Main tonight in Lakewood Ranch. Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan joined us now live from the concert. I hear the music now, Bob.
Yes, we are here live at Lakewood Ranch, and things are going pretty smoothly so far. There is a shower trying to pop up here, but as they've had in the past hour or so, they pop up and move east with a nice west wind out, a nice breeze. Ari and the Alibis are warming up, but right now we'll talk to one of their band members coming up in just a little bit and talk about the kind of music they play. But this is the place to be right here, Made in the Shade. Dave and Therese are here. Anderson's from actually Parrish, Florida. You guys having a good time? Have you been here before?
Yes, we have, many times.
And you got a guest here as well. Who's this?
This is Sunny, our little puppy dog.
That's what we got, Sunny, right now. Hey, Sunny. How are you? Oh, I like Sunny. Sunny, good dog, yeah. You having a good time, buddy? What a friendly dog. There's a lot of dogs here, too, hanging out, having a good time. What appears to be the dog days of summer. You got a bowl of water for Sunny, too, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because it can get a little bit toasty out here. Here you go, Sunny. Have some water. Here's some, Sunny's busy checking things out here in the shade at Lakewood Ranch. Just go to the maps to show you where those showers are right now. And you can see most of the activity. Thank you, by the way, Dave and Therese. Most of the showers now to the southeast and east of our particular area here. And it appears it'll stay that way. Although, you can't discount 1 or 2 showers popping up here and there. We are in summer and we are in our pattern here, so we'll keep an eye on it for you. But if you plan on coming out, it's looking good right now. Things are fairly comfortable here in the shade. Well, much more in the forecast. You can see all the people here starting to gather behind me, bringing their chairs out as per the norm. We'll have much more in our forecast. Take a look at the tropics coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Tonight, new fires are burning in the western part of the United States. California, Arizona, and Nevada are being hit the hardest, and officials are worried that the extreme summer heat will fuel these flames even more. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez shows us how crews are trying to get a handle on these wildfire outbreaks.
An excessive heat warning as Southern California copes with a dangerous heat wave, with temperatures soaring well into the triple digits.
Just trying to stay out of the heat.
Firefighters here concerned about the potential of wildfires as others burn elsewhere in the west. Near Breckenridge, Colorado, nearly 500 homes evacuated as fire crews battle flames.
We're working hard to find ways to get you home.
In eastern Washington state, thousands of acres charred.
I'm trying to say it's not going to come down this way, but you never know.
And in Northern California, the Winters fire.
We could see, huge bunch of smoke going up,
forcing mandatory evacuations. And here in Southern California, along with this potentially record-breaking heat, thunderstorms are also in the forecast for some areas, bringing the concern that lightning could also spark new wildfires. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And 41 firefighters from Florida will head to western states this weekend to help crews battle those wildfires. Tomorrow, the Florida Forest Service firefighters will fly to Salt Lake City, Utah. They will then get their assignments on where their help is needed most. The Florida Forest Service says these firefighters have had first-class training and they will be able to help fight the western fires aggressively and safely. Mote Marine Lab in Sarasota is getting ready for its 4th annual Lionfish Derby.
Lionfish, it's an invasive species that poses a threat to Florida's ecosystem. Mote marine scientists say lionfish derbies are an important way to harvest large numbers of this invasive species that has spread along the eastern Atlantic coast. Tomorrow, teams of divers will set off to go lionfish hunting in the Gulf of Mexico from Collier County to Escambia County. The lionfish weigh-in will take place Sunday at Mote Marine. At the weigh-in, there will be an educational dissection, a lionfish cooking competition, and tastings. The event is getting pretty popular. All 175 tickets have been sold for the tasting event.
And I hear they taste
good.
Yeah.
And they say as long as you get the venomous parts off, the poisonous parts off, and then the meat inside is apparently really good.
You can even buy it, I heard, this weekend at Whole Foods.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, might have to check it out.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, living a longer, better life.
How the certain choices you make now could impact those golden years straight ahead.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill,
I'm creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah, yeah.
Just go do it. Go do it. If you're not in control, then who is? Live above the influence.
How long have we been married, dear?
For 76 years.
He was kind and generous to me before we married, and he was kind and generous to me all these years. We decided on Meals on Wheels because I was getting to the point where I couldn't do all the things that I had been able to do. We're the Spans. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. Nearly half of all cancers can be prevented. That's right, half. Nearly 50%, mostly by making small everyday changes in your diet and controlling your weight, walking more, eating less, and eating foods that help you and your family to seriously reduce the risk of cancer. And of course, by not smoking. Visit the Cancer Prevention Together We Can website and get a free 30-day planner filled with tips, recipes, stats, and more about protecting your family. Go to prevent50.org.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Living longer is one thing, but living better in our later years is another thing completely.
So what if the choices you made now could help preserve your independence later in life? ABC's Emily Rao shows us how.
Cooking dinner, driving to see the family, paying bills on time. Simple tasks we often take for granted, but freedoms that we can lose with age. The fact is, while most people want to lead an independent life, physically and mentally, when they reach their 80s, many do not. A new study, however, reveals some things people can change while still independent that could improve their quality of life later on. Researchers in Sweden looked at hundreds of men over the age of 70 and followed them for more than 16 years. They studied who might ultimately develop dementia or become unable to perform activities needed to live alone. It turns out that people who never smoked, were not obese, and ate a Mediterranean diet tended to enjoy more independence with age. These same factors also led to increased longevity. Bottom line, as we continue to live longer, making healthy lifestyle choices can help preserve options later on in life. With this Medical Minute, I'm Emily Rao.
Now to Suncoast Traffic Watch. Traffic is backed up on I-75 in the northbound lanes right near the University Parkway exit. Probably some of those drivers heading to Music on Main, which is where we find ABC 7 Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan live tonight. Bob.
Yes, we are live here at Lakewood Ranch on Main Street here for Music on Main. Ari and the Alibis, and now joining me now is Ari McManus, who is the lead singer. Ari, you look stunning tonight, and we're getting ready for a wonderful performance. Hopefully the rain stays away. How you doing tonight?
Great.
Feeling good?
Yes.
All right, now what kind of music do you play?
All kinds.
All kinds? Give me an example of some of the songs you guys play.
Originals.
Originals? You have originals too? Okay. The band's been together how many years?
Almost 4.
4 years, and you're from Sarasota, which is kind of a rarity, Ari, and you've been with the band now for the 4 years, I believe, or 3 to 4 years, and you guys play all over the place here, don't you, in Florida?
Yes.
What's the last place you played, you know?
I don't remember. What's today?
Today is Friday. It's the first Friday of July. So, well, right here, that's what you're playing, right?
Exactly.
All right. So we look forward to your performance here tonight. I know that the gentleman back there, we have John Walker, who's on the drums. Pretty good.
Princess.
Princess? Is that what you call him, Princess?
Yes.
He's the princess. All right, we look forward to you playing. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thanks for having us.
Good luck. I hope the rain stays away for you. Right now we have a shower trying to pop up, but they've been trying to do that all day long, but maybe they'll just pop up and move to the east like we've seen. Well, here's what's happening. Lakewood Ranch webcam showing a nice day out there today. Partly cloudy skies for the most part. Throughout most of the day, we had a nice breeze, and most of that, again, pushing off toward the east, the showers that have been popping up here and there. And it looks as though we won't see much of a chance to rain near the coast. As I'm looking at the sky right now, I see a lot of high cirrus clouds, so there's a little bit of stability in the atmosphere now, which has really cut down on any chance for significant rainfall this evening. This is Tropical Depression number 4, soon to be wiped out here shortly by some strong winds in the upper levels of the atmosphere. On top of that, a lot of dry air. The forecast path and projection of this storm is going to move off to the west-northwest, but it's going to dissipate. So we'll keep an eye on the moisture content as it makes its way toward Florida midweek next week. Now, as the Titan radar goes, you can see popcorn showers and storms popping up here and there across the region, and right now that one cell just to the east of Lakewood Ranch, that's the one we're talking about, and we have to keep an eye on that. It takes about 20 minutes for it to generate lightning, so it's been around for a little while. There's a chance it could generate a lightning bolt or two, but there hasn't been a whole lot. Not like we've seen yesterday or the day before when the massive storms have been moving in late in the afternoon. So far, things are looking pretty good right now. And the satellite and radar imagery showing some clouds and showers developing down to our south, but sunny skies at the Sarasota Brady Airport. The dew point is at 72 and the humidity at 55%. We have a west wind at 10 and the pressure at 30.08 inches. And that is dropping just a little bit, but still high pressure in control. The high today was right at the average and the low as well. That's an unusual thing to see those both at the same. 100-degree reading in 2003 was the record for this day. Temperatures across the area because of the lack of rain, all in the upper 80s, low 90s, even mid-90s, and the forecast wind is calling for a southeast wind tonight with a little sea breeze developing tomorrow. A little bit better chance for some scattered afternoon storms tomorrow as a result of more moisture coming back into play. The hourly forecast is calling for scattered showers and a few storms running in through the afternoon and evening. Well, we'll get to the forecast now for boaters. It looks like this tomorrow. Seas will be rather light out there, basically fairly calm, and it looks as though we will see the next 7 days a chance for showers tomorrow, and that rain chance is fairly high. It stays high through Tuesday, and then Wednesday it drops to 30%. We had a chance to get out to Tony Sobrino Pier yesterday just to check things out and see how things are going. Boy, a lot of people using this pier. It's been around since 1979, and some fathers taking their kids out. They were catching, so look at this reel. Again, we had a reel on one of the rods there that lit up. So that was pretty amazing. But they did catch some catfish, but they were catching some, again, Spanish mackerel and also some mangrove snapper at times there. Now, as far as the pictures go for sent in, we had some great pictures sent in recently. Basically snook being caught and a lot of other fish being caught here along the circle, some jacks as well. We are, again, we have some technical issues with our graphics, but there's Lakewood Ranch webcam again. That's just as good, but we'll get back to that a little bit later. Well, much more in our forecast coming up a little bit later. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Bob. Sounds good out there. A home shopping powerhouse may give Amazon a run for its money. QVC's parent company is taking control of the home shopping network for about $2.6 billion in stock to create what they say will be the third largest e-commerce company in the U.S. The companies have been dealing with sluggish sales while Amazon dominates online. The deal is expected to close in the fourth quarter. And they do have a very large online presence, QVC and HSN, and they've been trying to build that up more. So if they work together to build this, they could rival Amazon, but of course it's really hard to do that.
And the HSN, the whole operation is based right up in Pinellas County,
right.
So it's close by.
Right.
Entertainment news is next.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
I am a veteran. My victory was finding the strength to be a champion.
My victory is having a job I can be proud of.
At DAV, we help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
My victory was finishing my education.
My victory was getting help to put our lives back together.
DAV provides veterans with a lifetime of support.
My victory is being there for my family.
Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
New developments tonight in the Manchester concert bombing. British police say they've arrested a 19-year-old man in the attack, but the hunt continues for other accomplices. The man arrested at Liverpool's John Lennon Airport on suspicion of terrorism offenses. 22 people were killed on May 22nd when Salman Abedi allegedly detonated a homemade bomb as crowds were leaving an Ariana Grande concert. In the days after the attack, police arrested 22 people, but all were released without charges. Bill Cosby will be retried in November on charges he drugged and molested a woman more than a decade ago.
Cosby has been ordered to be ready for trial on November 6th. He's accused of giving Andrea Constand 3 pills that knocked her out before reportedly sexually assaulting her at his home near Philadelphia. During the first trial, Constand testified for 7 hours over 2 days. But the jury failed to reach a verdict after more than 52 hours of deliberations, and then the judge declared a mistrial. Prince's music has found itself a familiar spot near the top of the charts. The remastered version of Purple Rain is now in the top 5 on the Billboard Top 200 Albums chart. Warner Brothers says the re-release has moved 52,000 units since it hit the streets again. Prince died a little over a year ago of an accidental drug overdose.
Actress Emma Stone says she still has to fight for equal pay. Stone recently told Out magazine that male co-stars have taken pay cuts so she could have parity with them. She emphasized that the actors voluntarily took the cuts as they feel it's fair and right. Her comments came in a discussion about her upcoming film Battle of the Sexes, where she plays tennis legend and women's rights activist Billie Jean King. The film chronicles the 1973 tennis match between King and Bobby Riggs, which, by the way, King won.
Okay, that makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't understand why they just wouldn't pay her more to match. Why would someone have to reduce their salary? Why wouldn't they just up hers?
That's, I mean, all the money these movies
all the
make?
money they make, especially off La La Land.
She's an Oscar winner, right?
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Yeah, they should just both be paid the same. Someone shouldn't reduce one just to match a lower. That doesn't make any sense. But hopefully for the next movies, they'll both just, you know, they'll all be on an even playing field. We'll be right back.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
I'm Cindy Lou. I'm Susie. I'm Missy. And I'm Betty Jean. And we're the Marvelous Wonderettes. Mr. Sandman.
Experience the best girl group songs from the 50s and 60s live on stage at the Players Center July 12th through the 23rd. Call 941-365-2494 or visit us at theplayers.org. You'll fall in love with the Marvelous Wonderettes.
I'm so alone.